listening to Rockers for Wildlife Radio with Paul Paget, only on LA Talk Radio.
Hey, this is not Paul Paget.
That's
this
true.
Is Anahi Titimadi. Welcome back to our show. And this is now going to be Mr.
Paul Paget's at the helm. Yes, it's exciting. I think we're hot here, though. Let me pull this down. That was just all over that. Man, we've got an exciting show today. Got some wonderful friends. We've done a lot of work spiritually and just elevating each other at levels that's, wow, I'm still in that high. We haven't even got back to our galaxy yet.
It's all about stretching it out, right?
It is.
Not only amazing guest, but also wonderful couple.
Oh,
that I'm
yes,
just
they are amazing.
So really inspired and so
Oh,
happy
very
to
much
meet
so.
them.
And say hi to
They've
my...
been like 8 years. 8 years?
8 years,
Yeah.
8.5.
Together.
8
Wow.
years
In
together.
love.
Well, I want to thank my co-host for one, and then our star of our show, Pasuli.
Bazul.
Oh, yes, very cute. She's more contained and behaved than the stars of the
Myself.
show. Yeah, everybody. Very interesting. So let's dig in a little bit here. We've got an amazing family right here. This is
Yes,
it's the
we
family.
do.
Yeah.
You want to
Absolutely.
introduce everybody and then ask a few questions, and I'll dig in?
I think you introduce first.
Ah,
That
Craig
would be
and
nice, and then I
Epec.
make questions.
They are amazing. They work with essential oils and a handful of different things. Y'all have got your hands in all kinds of stuff.
We do.
It's all holistic.
It is.
That's what it's all about.
They even brought snacks today on a vegan level. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
They didn't. You know what was interesting is that I had to leave so early. I didn't get breakfast this morning, and which is very rare for me. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm manifesting food, and you all roll in
It just showed up.
a backpack full of.
It was you. You're powerful.
It was amazing because you call while I'm on the road, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my stomach. And you go, do you want some food? I'm going to stop by somewhere. And I'm like, yes.
Yes. Say yes.
Thank you, manifester of the universe.
That's right.
Powerful.
It
We're
was
all very
amazing.
powerful.
Energetic alchemy at its best.
Yeah.
Boy, now I have to go back. The energetic alchemy and the Reiki classes we just took were just off the charts.
Amazing.
I'm still on that high.
Absolutely. And discovering more and more about my own capabilities since that class. I mean, every day something new is happening and unfolding that hasn't happened before.
Absolutely.
Oof.
You've been
Dorothy.
reading Invocation?
Every day.
I love it.
Wow.
Every day.
Every day,
That's
twice a day.
That's it. When we get up, when we go to bed.
Absolutely.
right.
All four of us were at the energetic alchemy and the Reiki training combined together,
And recalibration.
and recal before that.
Yeah.
Boy.
Now called the Recal, coined by Paul Paget.
And I caught that on the replay where I said recal, and I guess that's been coined.
It's-
Yes,
Sticks.
it is.
I like it.
I love it.
I love the
I
recal.
like it a lot.
Tell us a little bit about what's in front of you. I see your great water bottle over there, and it's got a message on
Oh,
it.
I
Talk
love
to us
this
about the
bottle
water
so much.
bottle.
Yeah.
So as we learned of Dr. Emoto's work, we've been following Dr. Emoto's work for a long time, even before Energy Alchemy, and Dorothy introduced us to that. And it's all about imprinting your water. Water has a structural memory. It's documented. You can find the research online. So my water bottle says love, and it's etched in glass. And on the back has a sacred geometry design. And then I've got a sticker that says love with an ohm sign. And then there's a secret message just for my water, and it says, I am giving, receiving genuine love.
So
company
that's
called
the
Please
secret.
Notes.
That's the secret for you guys.
amazing.
That's the secret.
Secret.
It's
But
one of the secrets.
The water.
One of them.
It's obviously
It's
working.
one of the
For
secrets.
sure, one of them.
Right? And it's real important that you tell the water you love it. It needs to hear
Yeah.
that you love
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you
Yeah.
can imprint that energy into the water.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like this. I love you, water. Thank you, water.
The vibrations of your voice just imprint into the water molecules, and it just makes magic in your body.
Yeah.
After what we saw of the ice crystals,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
were
yeah.
affected by
Changed it.
vibration and all that, that blew my
Shapes.
mind.
Human
So,
body, 70
yeah.
to 90% water,
Oh,
depending
yeah.
on how old you are.
Well, I actually was talking to Paul the other day, and I said, like, it's interesting, came to my mind, since we are 72% water, it actually, the sound frequency is way stronger than writing. So the sound is very strong. Everything is actually, the bottom line has a sound. Like even cancer cells, they have a sound.
Absolutely.
It's like a round.
A resonant frequency.
Yeah,
Now we're getting into
absolutely.
actually one of my other
Now-
businesses, holistic health
Yeah,
science.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
talk about that later.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I was gonna say that because of that, what you say, it's resonate in your frequency.
Absolutely.
And what you repeat most of the time during the day, that makes you. Like I walk around and I say perfect.
Yeah.
Everything
that's
is
my-
everything is
that's
perfect.
my
I love
line.
that
And it
word.
That's
just
my line.
changes my life. like,
Everything is
seriously.
perfect.
It's just
Exactly the way it is.
amazing.
Perfect, oh, yeah.
And based on that, it's just think about it. You are the bottle of water, and what you say, it affects your soul. It affects your frequency.
Absolutely.
There you go.
You bring
got
up
it, guys.
You bring
For
up
the
a
day.
great point. We talked about this at the recal, right?
yeah.
How important your language is and the words that you choose to use. Look, what happens when you say a word, you got to think about that word, you say that word, and then you have 2 ears that hear that word. So choose your words wisely.
Yeah, and
They
then
have
your
to impact
water,
life.
the whole water within you will hear that.
That's
and
right.
Of course.
Yeah, resonate the same.
That's right.
Now let's go to your essential oils.
Sure.
What are they?
Sure.
What is this oil?
Ipek, why don't you tell us a little bit about what essential oils are?
Sure. So essential oils are nature's defense mechanism. They're plant-based, what I like to call magic formulas. They are natural aromatic compounds that are found in plants. They could be found in the seeds, the bark, the leaves, the flowers, many different areas of the plant itself.
Sure.
And one of the first things I said as a defense mechanism, that's the plant's so-and-so immune system.
Communication.
It's a communication method for the plants to communicate with each other. And so
Yeah, so it's important to note that they're 50 to 70 times more potent, more concentrated than their herbal counterpart. So I'm going to share with you guys a drop of peppermint oil. We're going to have a peppermint experience.
Nice.
We've
I
done it
love
before.
peppermint.
I love Paul.
Christmas again.
I love Paul on peppermint.
me
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So
We worked it
This
hard.
one drop of peppermint oil that I'm going to share with you and the rest of our studio, if they're interested, is equivalent to drinking 28 cups of peppermint tea.
Wow.
The potency of
Unbelievable.
essential oils is really potent. And I want to add, we're going to talk in a moment about ingesting essential oils. You cannot ingest every essential oil. Our essential oils in doTERRA, which we're going to talk about later, you can ingest, but you just want to make sure there's plenty of great sources out there. You want to make sure you have a pure, therapeutic grade essential oil and that it specifies that you can ingest it on the bottle. If it doesn't, do not. And I want to be very clear about that.
Excellent.
So Ipek will walk you through what we're going to do. You're just going to put a little bit of peppermint in the middle of your hand.
Oh,
You can rub it, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
you all got on me like
Yeah, yeah,
nobody's
yeah.
business.
Well, yeah, but on your
It's a
radio show, we
light
won't
rub.
do
It's
that.
a light
Right?
rub.
Now we're, so you're just spreading that oil around on your hands, and without getting it in your eyes, take a nice deep inhale. Hold your breath at the top. As you hold your breath, your body is exchanging oxygen. You're pulling that peppermint oil into your bloodstream. Another nice slow exhale and a slow inhale, holding your breath at the top. As you're holding your breath at the top, within 30 seconds, it's in your bloodstream. Within 20 minutes, that one drop of peppermint is in every cell in your body. Very powerful.
I can feel my cells dancing. Do y'all want some? I can spread
let's
this
do that.
love around the house.
Let's do that. And while Ipek is doing that, I'll tell you a little bit about peppermint. Peppermint opens up your sinuses. It opens up your respiratory system. It's fantastic for digestion.
Oh, my Lord.
What's important to Ipek and I is that we're talking about the efficacy, that we're helping people replace their medicine cabinet with truly natural solutions with no side effects. And essential
Amen
oils
to
are that
that.
answer. 75% of pharmaceuticals are based in plants.
Yep.
But you can't patent a plant, and there's nobody that's doing double-blind studies on peppermint. It's too expensive, and there's no outlet to recoup those costs. So none of this stuff is FDA approved, nor should it be,
Right.
and nor do we want it to be ultimately. We don't want that regulation. So it's important to know.
That's interesting.
Thank you. Boy,
So,
amazing.
how long have you been using this, and what are
Sure.
the,
So I'll give you a little brief history about how we got into oils. It's been about 4.5 years since we introduced essential oils into our lives. we, due to a few health reasons, we changed our whole lifestyle. It started with food, nutrition, what we put in our body. Other areas we decided to focus on after that, just kind of unfolded, and it was down the rabbit hole of just, feeling better and better and better. And we didn't actually think that we could feel any better than we did.
Amazing.
But we were surprised to learn that we could.
One-upping to feel good.
One-upping it, yeah, exactly.
Love it.
So then we started, looking into some of the products that we use daily, that we all use, the stuff in the medicine cabinet, stuff in your bathroom, shower, deodorant. And so, we decided to give up deodorant
We
for
gave
a
up
little
everything.
So you just put peppermint under your arms?
I'll tell you,
Not
for a little
quite
while, I
yet.
didn't. For a little while, I wouldn't recommend the peppermint.
That might be
I
a
do
little
not
stingy.
recommend the peppermint under the arms. That's not where I'd go with
I'm
that.
just checking
Yeah.
before I start rubbing myself.
Yeah, not
Oh,
yet.
yeah.
If you feel any on your face,
anything else.
if you got it on your face, you should feel a little cooling
Yes,
effect
I
coming
do,
across
I do,
your
actually.
skin.
So my eye watering's natural?
Yeah.
Totally natural.
I did say don't get it in your
That's
eyes.
fine.
Actually, Pasuli likes it too. Pasuli's like,
Oh.
yeah, she likes it.
So anyway, didn't mean to throw a
No
comedy
worries,
minute,
no worries.
minute in there, but go ahead.
So Craig decided to give up deodorant, and for a couple of weeks, I believe.
No, I made it a little longer than that. We changed our diet. We started looking at these three areas: what we put in our mouth, what we put on our skin, and what we keep in the air around us, being these three environments that we could control and that we were going to take control of.
Yeah.
And one of the things was what we put on our skin. EPEC went through all of her cosmetics, perfumes,
makeup,
colognes. We weren't
lotions.
wearing any of it. So I'm not wearing deodorant. I came home from work one day, and EPEC gave me a hug and a kiss, and I get one of these.
I had to pull away. I was like,
How long have you smelled like that, honey?
A little ripe there.
And I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I smell great. And she says, you do not, and I'm going to find a solution. And
You
that's
can't go
when-
in public like that.
And that's when she found essential oils.
Is that why you smelled like lavender the last time I
You
hugged
know
you?
what I'm saying?
Now
You
he
know
smells
what
so
I'm
fresh.
saying. And what's interesting is on this quest, originally we started using essential oils just because they smell great and they
Yeah.
were healthy, and we were using a store-bought brand.
Yeah.
EPEC had a couple issues. She got a headache, actually. And I said, we have all these essential oils. We don't want to take Advil or Tylenol. We know what that can do to the liver and the insides of
yes.
the body.
Yeah.
So I said, let's do a Google search. And sure enough, peppermint oil and lavender wiped on your temples, behind your ear, and the base
magic.
of your brain stem
Really?
removes the headache.
Yeah.
Wow.
Loving that.
All naturally.
Wow.
That's what I call the bonus
Wow.
plan.
Love
Right?
it.
So
Yeah.
all of a sudden we
that.
started searching essential oils, right? Just going into Google with any ailment and essential oils, and we were looking for solutions that can help work with those symptoms. Essential oils do not cure. It's very, very important to make this clear. They simply give your body the ability to cure and heal itself. And that's what it's all about. The oils themselves do not do the trick. There is no silver bullet. There's no panacea. The body is resilient, and the body will find balance if you give
Absolutely.
it the right tools to do so.
Exactly.
And that became really powerful. So I now carry around an apothecary of oil.
Yeah, I was about to say, that
Yeah.
doesn't match
That's
my
like-
back brace I've
He's
been
got-
wearing.
That's a
You've got some kangaroo pouches on your back brace.
I go everywhere with at least 8 oils. and
He's
I've
like
got another-
Rambo over here.
I got
Yeah.
another 30 in
You
my
never know
bag.
what you're going to need,
Always be prepared, right?
Wow.
Cub
No
Scouts and a
kidding.
burner.
Pretty
Come
cool.
on.
Boy, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you're
That's
talking to a Boy
small,
Scout
but
here.
It's like
But you only
Good
need a
for-
drop,
Yeah,
right? One
exactly.
drop
It's
services
gonna
every cell in your
cover
body.
for
Wow.
at least
Yeah.
10 days or something.
I
more.
love servicing
more
my
than that,
cells.
yeah.
More than that,
Yeah,
right? More than
so-
that.
What's all this fun stuff? I see a menagerie of stuff here.
So we started creating our own little line of different blends and different products called Healing Oils with Gold Zulu. Here we have a mouthwash that I created that has a little bit of peppermint, cinnamon, clove, wild orange, and
Yummy.
spearmint with a hydrogen peroxide base.
Wow.
It's fantastic. We also started creating some, the oils are so versatile. This is a multi-surface cleaner. So I just clean my whole house with that.
Wow.
It's fantastic.
Nice.
There at the end in the clear bottle, I have a yoga mat spray. We have a couple of room sprays that are, either for uplifting purpose, you use that during the day. And then we have one that's called Calm. We spray our linens and we just knock ourselves out.
So I'll tell you.
have a very
So I come
restful
over to
sleep.
visit y'all, and you're all like,
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're like sleeping.
Let's talk about Calm, right? Because
Yes,
these are those
please.
practical applications that we wanted to touch
Exactly.
on. Like, oils are great, and I get it, but how do you integrate it into your lifestyle?
Right.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I talk to a lot of people about their health, and a lot of people have trouble sleeping. And if
Yeah.
you're out there and you're driving right now and you're going, man, I didn't sleep so great last night, essential oils might be the solution. And lavender is where I go to start.
Yep.
Active constituent is linalool. Linalool calms the body from a cellular level. really powerful to rest and relax. So in calm, what we've got is lavender, marjoram, spikenard, and clary sage. Those 4 oils, it's 10 drops of oil in this bottle. The rest is filled with distilled water. You just spray this on your pillow, on your linens right before you go to bed, and I'm telling you, in 10 minutes, you're dreaming.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Remarkable.
One of you, would you share with us why they are so effective?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy to. So essential oils work at the cellular level, as we've been talking about, and they protect the cells. They're essentially nutrients that penetrate the cell membrane. So they have this unique chemical structure which allows the oils to pass directly through the skin for an immediate systemic response to topical application. So again, if you think of a plant, right, we go back to like 6th grade, 7th grade biology.
Yep.
Plants don't have a circulatory system like us humans do, right? They don't have blood to transfer nutrients. They just have cells, and it goes from cell wall to cell wall. Remember cells underneath the microscope.
Absolutely.
So these chemicals, they move from cell to cell, and it's important that we note chemicals themselves are not bad. H2O is a chemical. That's water, right?
Right.
Synthetic chemicals are bad.
Absolutely.
And that's the part that that our immune system will oftentimes repel. It's why these pharmaceuticals have so many different side effects. It's
Exactly.
because they're not natural compounds.
Doesn't recognize it. The body
Exactly.
doesn't.
Essential oils are those natural compounds. They get integrated and accepted into the body and right into the cell. In fact, there are some essential oils that will pass through the blood-brain barrier. And if you know, nothing really passes through the blood-brain barrier except for glucose. You protect the brain. The body protects the brain. So certain essential oils, the body will actually expend energy to pull
Wow.
through the cell wall, and the body is the most efficient system that we've found, right? So it doesn't expend
Absolutely.
energy unless it absolutely has to. It will actively reach out for some of these compounds and pull them into the body and into the brain. Really interesting.
Loving that.
Mm.
What an education. So you all are creating these. This is your line right here.
So doTERRA is the oils that we choose to use. doTERRA is the largest essential oil company in the world.
Gotcha.
They're focused on their brand, which is certified pure therapeutic grade. It's a very high quality essential oil. Not all essential oils can be ingested. There's 3 main ways you can use essential oils: aromatically, topically, or ingesting them. doTERRA essential oils, and there's a couple of other great brands that are out there as well that are focused on therapeutic grade. It's important to note, food grade is not necessarily above therapeutic grade, but there are some therapeutic grades that I don't trust. You really need to do your due diligence and your research. You can find us on our Facebook page, and I'm happy to share with you any research that we found. I'm also happy to work with your listeners about any research that they're doing. What's important to us is that you have access to a pure oil, whether you get them from me or doTERRA or any other company that's out there. I just want people to have more oil in their lives, and I want to help people to support that. We want to serve in that realm. So we chose doTERRA, and then our brand that we've created called healingoils.love. It's our domain, it's our site, it's our Facebook page, and that's the mixes and the blends that I can't take credit for. My wonderful bride makes and works on different concoctions, trying and testing and all sorts of hey, look, honey, look what I
Tested
made now.
personally.
And I go, that's great. She made me a beard oil. I don't know if you can see on this podcast, but on the video cast, but this
What turned
beard
it green?
This beard is new. I've never had facial hair before. So
I was about to say,
now
yeah,
I
you've
got-
gone Grizzly Adams
now
on
I got a
us.
beard oil. Yeah,
I
it's
love
pretty
it.
exciting.
Yeah.
Pretty
Do we
exciting.
have any of this for the top?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Same
Get-
beard oil helps your hair grow thicker.
Yeah.
Cedar wood, rosemary, frankincense oil mixed in with argan.
Sweet
oil.
almond oil as
Yep.
a carrier oil, and argan oil. Castor oil is also really good for. These are all carrier oils that you can mix the essential oils with.
So these are all oils that you can
Interesting.
get
Wow.
at Whole Foods. You just find yourself a nice organic source, and you can mix and blend different essential oils based on their medicinal impact.
Yeah.
So when my grandmother was giving me castor oil for cussing when I was a kid, that was...
Yeah.
I'm not even having... No, I'm just playing.
Look at the hair, so thick and lovely.
Yeah, it is, right. Yeah, oh, my back, my ears, and everywhere else. It's
There's
a
hair.
cruel joke, yeah.
Hair's hair.
Yeah, it is, true.
The
I'm
cosmic
going to do the
joke?
comb over from
Cosmic
here.
joke?
Oh. Exactly.
hilarious.
So tell everybody where they can find you again. I
Absolutely.
notice you've got Facebook, you've got
Yeah.
a regular website.
Yeah, healingoils.love. That's our website. There's a new domain that came out, .love, and why not jump on that bandwagon,
Yeah.
especially after we were just talking about.
Hey.
You can find us
Love.
on Facebook at healingoils.love, facebook.com/healingoils.love.
We also have an Instagram.
Oh yeah, Instagram healingoils.love, Twitter healingoils.love. It's just all about healingoils.love.
love healing.
Oils.
And
You know what? Our Planet Love Fest festival that we're doing March 11th, this would be a good fit to have a little booth up out there.
Tupac's birthday.
It's about,
why not?
well,
Oh,
it
so-
is?
It is.
The
The
11th?
10th. The
10th.
10th. The
Oh,
10th.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll be
maybe we'll have
21.
to talk about that. 21 years old. Wow, I love it. Awesome. Partay.
Right?
I like it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Anything else you want to share with the crowd? I mean, I see Join and Save. They can go here and become a wholesale customer.
Totally. Yeah. You know, the reason we chose doTERRA is so that more people can have readily available essential oils. I'm not into stocking shelves and running inventory, so doTERRA does all that for me.
Exactly.
They make it really easy for you to get wholesale access to these essential oils. And if you're interested in learning more, we're happy to share with you. You want to buy them at retail, you can do that. You're interested in building a business like we have, I can help you do that as well.
Bam.
It's a real exciting
Love
company
that.
to be aligned with.
So you've got an interesting bed we laid on at the Energetic Alchemy.
Oh, yeah.
That's another one of our
My God.
businesses.
Totally.
Oh my
Just
God.
give a little nibble
Oh
because
my
that'll
God.
get you back to the show. We'll discuss
Next
that.
episode.
Yes.
Yeah, I
so
think-
give a
Part two.
teaser.
Totally. So
a little
the
teaser and make people curious.
Oh,
What
absolutely.
is
Oh, yeah.
that?
So the name of our
Right.
company is called Holistic Health Science, and it was founded by two friends, Dr. Stephen Schwartz and Dominic Carnevale. Dr. Stephen Schwartz has been working with sound, light, and frequency therapy for the last 16 years as a chiropractor
Wow.
in
Wow.
practice in
Wow,
May
Colorado.
the Schwartz be with you.
Right?
Wow, wow, wow.
And he would appreciate that too.
Very fundamental. Absolutely
Amazing.
fundamental.
Absolutely.
And Dr. Stephen Schwartz has been making therapeutic music for the last 10 years, truly therapeutic music. I mean, all music is therapeutic, as you know.
Absolutely.
This music has specific frequencies embedded within it that stimulate different parts of your physiology. And he created something called the Vibra Acoustic Sound Lounge.
I'm loving him
A vibrating table. You can geek out with him on music
No
all day
kidding.
long. It's
Wow.
remarkable. So the Vibra Acoustic Sound Lounge is the experience that we brought with you. It happens to be in my trunk. I don't know what you guys are doing this afternoon. But
Yeah, we're
We're
very
free.
as
We're
much
free. I'm
as
free.
you might be able to
I am
grab
free.
her and do her. I've got
Yeah,
it's crazy
we
right
already
now.
So
have some arrangement.
you can
there
check
you go.
you can check us out at holistichealthscience.com, and you'll find info on the Vibra Acoustic Sound Lounge, contact info for me as well, and I can give you some links that you can post in the show notes.
And we're going to do another show
Yeah,
based on that. So you just
exactly.
got
Yes, please.
teased, everybody.
Yes.
With that being said, we will bring up our next guest, and she's beyond amazing. I want to thank you, Craig Epek. Thank you so much. Here we go. Let's do a little photo op. We got to stop. All you viewers out there, we're not actually frozen. And we are going to bring up an amazing lady. Lisa Haisha is just beyond words.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
And,
guys.
Thank you.
why don't you pull up a chair over there, Lisa, and we will absolutely rock the house now. Beautiful. Look at next phase of elevation.
Hi there. Very welcome. Yes,
See, she got a music intro out of the deal. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, I like this. I'm feeling the groove.
Here, and we'll keep that groove going for a second.
Yes.
Pull up a chair, brother. Definitely.
Romulo.
Tell everybody who you are.
Okay, and Romulo Cañizales, nice to...
Say that again a little
My
slower.
name is Romulo Cañizales. It's very nice to be here.
Lovely.
With my old friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Very welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Go ahead and grab your headset there, brother.
All right.
Absolutely. Get you in the driver's seat. Oh, my God. You know, Lisa, you've got one heck of an impressive lineup of amazing things that you do. What an entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Wow.
Love to
I was
hear.
stunned as I started going through everything you're doing for the future. Share with us a little bit. Give us a little nutshell of Lisa's life.
Well, I love giving back.
Mhm.
I think that's a secret to life. If anyone wants to be successful, give back.
Period.
Yes, because then you meet so many people. Like we have so many volunteers on this. They're meeting wonderful people, and you grow. And when you could actually create an event where you find people who are doing great things in the world. You know, how
Absolutely.
wonderful is that, to highlight them and show the world this is what's possible. We have
yes.
so much darkness, so these evenings are so important, to bring 300 people in a room and just watch everyone shine and light up, make contacts, because this is a group of luminaries and leaders and healers and entrepreneurs and Silicon Valley titans and celebrities. So you can't go wrong just mingling with this crowd. Your life will change.
You had me at Shine. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm also a life coach, and
Yes.
so many of my clients, the biggest thing they come to me for is, how do you make it? I don't have a community. How do you get clients? And it's like,
Yeah.
what do you do with your life? Well, I sit in my apartment, or I, go and put ads in papers. I said, it's not about that. It's about, what are you doing to give back when you're
That's
out there
it.
being of service, when you're meeting people,
Right.
joining communities that are doing great things. You start to vibrate at a different level.
Oh,
Just like
yes.
your guests were saying earlier, it's all about your vibration. It's, meditating into your water, saying, I love you, water. Exactly. They're right. They're spot on.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to do that with yourself every day.
Absolutely.
I tell clients to look yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. Like, I love you, Lisa, where you're looking in the mirror until you feel it. So you're talking to your soul. Then that vibrates out.
Absolutely.
Then you
That's
go
fun,
out and
yeah.
you sell.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, people come to you, I want what you have.
It's that energy.
Yeah,
Just
so it's not
following your
selling.
words, and interesting enough that when water stuck in one place go bad,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So it's exactly the same thing. Your soul needs to recharge, refill again, spiritually, and with knowledge, with giving back. So when you give back, you will receive again from other sources. So it's just because all of us are one. So when you give, you receive from another source. That's how your soul stays fresh, and that water that we were talking about
Yes.
stays fresh rather going bad and depressed. Just think about it. When you think about so many negative things, and you're not thinking about to giving back, what you're thinking, you go down and down and down. But it's easy to go down. Coming up is more
Yes.
difficult. But what to do, which tools to use to not go down? The moment that you feel you're going down, just go out and see who needs help and give it back to somebody. You automatically feel better.
Yes, absolutely. And everyone has a journey. It
yes.
starts somewhere. There was a
Absolutely.
wound somewhere in our childhood that makes us go to the dark side or to the light side, and
it.
it helps us make decisions.
Right.
And my dad, when I was 16, was saying, I want to send you to an orphanage because I came home at 5 o'clock, God forbid, and the street lights came on, and there was 5 of us, and he was so overprotective.
Right.
And he's from Iraq, Baghdad, Iraq. So I thought, God, why do people think this way? Because all my uncles and aunts were so strict, and why are they so afraid? Man's out to get you. Every woman's going to be jealous of you and backstab you. I'm like, really? That's the world we live in? Do I want to take that on with me forever?
Right.
So at some point when I was like 26, I decided to go to Iraq and discover my roots and figure out
Bam.
where this came from, this mentality, and understand my father better and bond and get closer, because that's how you heal. You don't heal
Absolutely.
by arguing it and saying they're wrong. So doing that, I stumbled into Tilkef, which is actually Saddam Hussein's town. And it was such a small village where he was from, and there was just an orphanage, a hospital, a school, and like an ice cream stand and a grocery store. So I went into this orphanage, and I'm seeing these kids, and they're all like, we don't have a voice, and why are you bombing us? My uncle lost his leg, my dad died, all this stuff. I'm like, wow. This is the orphanage he was
so sad.
visualizing.
Oh my
But they
gosh.
didn't have a voice, and I'm like, wow, I always felt I didn't have a voice.
No kidding.
So I started this journey of, I'm going to memorialize their words. So I started doing that, and I wrote this book, Whispers from Children's Hearts, and interviewed them. Then went to 15 countries over 5 years,
Wow.
interviewing all these children,
wow, wow.
giving them a
Great.
voice.
Wow.
And then in Cambodia, there was this one child that wouldn't speak at all. And she was just sitting there, and I was there for a week, and they said, oh, you can't get through to her. We've been trying for years. So I said, what have you been doing? We've been talking to her, trying to open up, talk, say something. I'm like, well, you can't talk at someone.
Right.
So I just sat with her and was in her energy and just didn't expect anything from her. Just sat and ate, gave her what I was eating. You mirror. Then by the time I left, she
That's it.
started smiling, and then she started speaking. And it was like, oh
Well,
my
you
God.
talked to her.
Yes, our souls
the
spoke.
loudest,
Yes.
the loudest voice, which
Yes.
is silence.
Yes.
Okay, that's what you talk
Spiritually,
to her.
that's
so
what they say.
you basically talk to her soul fundamentally. You resonated the same energy, so that's
Yes.
how she actually opened up for you.
We gain trust.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's when I came back. I said, I want to do something for children on a bigger scale.
I love it.
And I want to know
Wonderful.
who is
Love
doing
it.
things for children and highlight
Exactly.
them and give money to them and help raise
Amazing.
money for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
So it's a fun journey. So it's a legacy gala, networking party.
I saw that.
Yes, and we've
Yes.
got Ben Vereen, the great legendary Bill
Love him.
Vereen, who's going to perform and open up the show.
Amazing.
And then we got Dr. Reverend Michael Beckwith, and we've got
Mm.
his wife Ricky Bayers Beckwith. She's performing, and
Wow.
love
Akuyo
to be
Graham,
there.
who's an incredible playwright and actress.
Is this our
activist.
tickets for the show?
Yes, it is for you. Yes.
This is Friday, March 24th at 6:30 to 11 p.m. That's Casa Del Mar in Santa Monica?
Yes.
Yes. Wow.
close to me.
What a lineup.
Yes,
Oh, my
and then we
Lord.
met Emmanuel Kelly, who's from Iraq, and he was found in a shoebox when he was like 2 days old.
Oh my gosh,
And
I read.
then they took him to the Mother Teresa orphanage in Iraq with no limbs, and he was adopted by an Australian woman at age of 5. And his dream was to become a singer, and now he came to the gala last year.
Nice.
And Philip Lawrence of Bruno Mars, he created Bruno Mars, picked him up as an artist.
Wow.
And now he's been on tour with Coldplay.
How
And now he's
amazing.
back, and he's going to be performing at the event.
Wonderful.
And he's
Amazing.
incredible.
Can't wait
He
for
is.
that.
Yes, and he's going to be calling in.
I
So you
love
could
it.
Wow.
We are
Talk to him
so
live.
looking forward to
Yeah.
him.
And Ben will be calling in,
Yes.
hopefully.
Oh, yes.
He's in the dentist chair right now.
He is? He's like,
He's like, one time, like, can you do it? He's like, I'll do it in between. I'm like, you're my guy.
Suction,
Love
please.
them. But these are people who really care. You know, their heart's in the right
Absolutely.
place, and nothing will stop them. They still want to show up. They still want to shine bright and give back.
Oh, yes.
So-
I'm loving that.
Yes.
So, documentaries also. Share about the documentary. You're filming for your show, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So, yeah.
You
the
want to
do-
share a little about that?
Well, the documentary is still in the infant stages
got you.
where all these travels I brought someone with me, and I did
Yes.
some guerrilla filmmaking. So now I'm
Yes.
putting all those together to turn it into a documentary. Some clips are on my website.
Yes, I noticed.
Yes, and I did some mommy and me stuff
I
as
love
you
it.
grew. I took her. She's been to 12 countries.
Amazing.
She's met the Dalai Lama. And, you know,
Really?
yes.
Wow.
We got to spend 4
Wow.
days with him.
No kidding.
Yeah, but I thought this is a great journey in India.
Yeah.
With her again, we were giving back.
Sure.
We were volunteering over there, and we donated some money, and so they put us in this exclusive group where it was just Indian gurus and healers and doctors, and we got to be in there like 4 Americans.
Wow.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
daughter's 8 years old?
Yeah, she's 8.
Amazing.
So,
wow.
yes,
What an
yes.
Why you
experience.
didn't bring her? It was
She's in
the
school.
it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't want to get her suspended. you know?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
I love
Education is
kids,
fundamental.
especially
Yes.
girls.
Oh my
Love little
God, it
girls.
is such a
Yeah.
joy.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
she's
Wow.
the light of my life.
What else is going on in your world? I see the speaker part, which ties right to my life coaching. I'm in love with that. I looked at a bunch of your stuff now. Do you have any gigs coming up?
Well, I was just asked to speak in Dubai and in London to
Ooh.
open up a hotel in each. So I'm preparing
love
that.
that.
Yes, and I'm creating a speakers package. So like business in a box.
Yes.
So to teach other people how to create their life coaching and business practice. And I have a soul blazing certificate program that people are signing up for. I've worked with 7 people so far. So now I'm starting up the next group of people.
Nice.
And that'll be in probably August or September. I'm going to start it up. And
Is that a
that's-
workshop?
It's a workshop. It's 6 sessions with me, and then they do 10 weeks on their own, and then we do check-in, and they have to, work on clients, just like if they're trying to be a therapist.
Absolutely.
Then they have to show me the results, and then I set up, clients for them, and I watch them and help them work with them.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it's
Very
really
exclusive,
great.
right?
Very
Very,
exclusive. Yeah,
focused.
focused, and it has to be the right people. I don't take anyone because I really want them.
Perfect.
It's my name, too, in the brand.
Yeah, no
So-
squirrels.
Exactly,
Quality.
no squirrels.
Quality.
Quality, not quantity. Yes,
Quality,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's a squirrelless workshop.
Yes, and I'm working with a couple of people where we're creating a stellar mastermind group with really strong legacy leaders,
Oh
and
my
all the. It's going to be a
gosh.
mastermind that we're going to have several,
I'm loving
every other
that.
month, and then
That's
every
key.
quarter a 2-day workshop.
Wonderful.
That's
Yes,
strong.
yes.
I love the
That's neat.
mastermind deal. So,
Yes.
obviously, you've probably done Think and Grow Rich
Of
and all
course.
those in
Yes,
back
10
in
times.
the day. Oh yeah. Did
That's a Bible still. That book
It
never
is.
gets old.
Boy, Did you ever use the workbook that came with that? I always
No.
said, so there's 13 principles to it. So most of the time when individuals read that book, hoping they're getting something from it, it's hard to decipher the 13 steps that are in there. So there's a workbook another author came out with that was approved by Napoleon Hill, and it breaks the 13 steps out.
Oh, brilliant.
And it is a game changer. Brings in the mastermind group, all of the facets. I'll send you the link to that.
Oh, please do.
Because when you work the workbook, it changes the whole dynamic of that process. It's amazing. I was stunned.
Yes, it's so much about focusing and baby steps. I say 3-foot tosses. People go, how do you do so much? You've got, like 10 racehorses at the same time and I'm writing a book. But it's all about balance and time management. And you say, this is what I'm doing today. Like now the focus is a legacy gala.
Exactly.
Everything else is on hold. Or you write for 2 hours at night when you're, play the right music, classical music, and you put the, you've got to use your essential oils, put it on your bed, make the room. It's so important. What's vibrating in your room and your essence and your smells, like just smelling this is just waking up everything.
Right.
So these are little rituals that people might say, oh, that's so silly, or it's not worth the money, but it is.
It is.
Because it shifts your life. It really does. And if you don't believe it, try it, then criticize it. Most people don't try it and just boo-hoo all these things.
Yeah.
But I get up, I meditate. It's very important to start the day doing that 5 or 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Do a little bit of yoga, 5-10 minutes, just a stretching routine. If you don't have one, go to YouTube.
Yep.
5-minute yoga, 5-minute meditation, or 10-minute. But just something to say, I'm setting my focus.
That's it.
Go to the mirror, say, I love you. Go get your essential oils, put it on, spray it
Exactly.
around, and start your day.
Use your peppermint deodorant.
Absolutely.
Affirmation.
Your affirmations.
Yeah, your affirmation.
That'll light
What
you a
do.
fire through the day. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it is. It's about feeding yourself.
It's
Most people
feeding.
don't stop for themselves. It's the hamster on the wheel. We get up, we get charged, we get the kids
I
going
don't
to
have time
school.
for that. I don't have time for
It's
that.
insane. That's an
It's-
excuse.
If you don't have time,
But you-
nothing you do is going to work.
That's
But
it.
a lot of people, they spend their time like it's scattered. It's not focused. They just on the phone for hours talking about
Yes.
nonsense.
Yes, it's all about
And
just how many calls you make. It's all about business,
exactly.
not.
So many hours
Yes.
going that way because without monitoring those time.
Yes.
And the other thing I was going to say that it's interesting. One of the coach that I actually had told me that in the morning set up the goal that you wanted for the day. For example, whatever self-development that you want to work on, like let's say something like procrastination. And you will say, today I'm not going to procrastinate, universe or God or to yourself. And then when you did that at night, come and report what you have done, how did you keep yourself accountable to that. And then after like 21 day or let's say 21 day, you know that the habit changes. Let's say 3 weeks or whatever, you will see that you don't do that anymore. Bam,
Yes.
right there.
Yeah, it's usually 21 days.
Yes.
Sometimes people need that extra week.
Yes.
Right.
But-
A little
28
kickstart
days,
program.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And that's
I always
it. It
say,
changed the
don't
habit.
ever stick with the 21. Make it to the 30.
No,
Cement it in.
continue until you feel, oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing. I'm done. I'm there already. Now I need to work on something else.
Yes.
That's it. One by one,
One-
little
one
baby
at a
steps. It's the
time.
only way it happens.
Yes.
That's what people do. They bite off more than they can chew, and they end up falling on it. Same with diets. I always say, don't do a diet. It's an 80-20 rule. Why cut out everything you love? Spend 80% of your time eating properly. 20% of the
Yeah.
time, eat what you want.
Absolutely.
Period.
Because otherwise you get off your diet.
That's
because
it.
you start craving everything. And it's all
Exactly.
for naught anyway.
It is. So
And then they go to the courses like yours,
Yeah.
for example, or something similar or whatever. They get the whole material, and then because it's too much, they think, oh my God, it's a lot of information. How am I going to implement that? They usually, if I'm
Yes.
right, they put it at the side and never open it again. So, but if you think that you're going to just accomplish only one step today,
Yes.
and, that
Oh,
is
absolutely.
small task. You will accomplish that, and then I do that. It just go, good job, and I hit. And I kiss myself too, like, Love
I
you
do like
so
James
much.
Brown. Jump back, kiss myself. Hey. Yeah, make it fun.
Yeah, of
Get
course.
jazzed
You gotta
up.
make it fun.
That's right.
It's all about fun.
Because
Yeah,
if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong.
Yes.
There's enough pain in the world that we don't have to ingest all of that. I cut off my cable. I don't want to watch TV. I don't need this negative stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I pick what I want to
Bad
watch.
news.
That's it. I don't want to wake up to bad
Yeah.
news.
Yeah,
Exactly. Start
Some
your day
people,
that
they
way.
watch the bad news and go
Yes.
to bed.
And
Even
wake
worse,
up first morning.
Oh, yeah.
pre-
Wake
First
up.
thing in the morning instead of doing
printing to
yoga
your
meditation.
soul,
Yep.
exactly. Instead of just having before the bed, having something really enjoyable, something joyful, looking at the flowers, some very good memory that actually brings you very calm, relaxing sleep. That you wake up much
Yes.
better and fresh.
Oh, absolutely.
I noticed some key words. Imposter model.
Yes.
Talk to me.
Okay.
School me.
We all have imposters
Yeah, I was gonna ask you
that live
this.
on the stage of
Yeah.
your brain.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and they make decisions for you. If you're not conscious, if you're not doing the work that we're discussing here, you react instead of responding. And you'll make bad decisions, bad choices, your relationships break up because you just go, you get triggered easily. If someone says, you know, I don't like your hair. What do you mean you don't like my hair? And then you start thinking, someone doesn't like my
Seriously, you
and
don't
you-
like my
I said something that you knew I couldn't. It couldn't be true. So, but yeah, it's just so you have like your narcissist, your wounded inner
Oh, my
child, your
narcissist,
sex
sorry.
goddess, you know, your inner clown, you know, all these aspects of you that, you know, how do you do life? Oh, I want something. Let me use sex appeal, or let me withdraw sex. Or a narcissist, you'll slam anyone just to get to the top. You don't care.
Yes.
And
oh yeah.
it's just about winning.
That's ego.
Ego, yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
ruining the whole.
Exactly,
human-
exactly. So once you figure out which imposter you are, how you do life, then you could say, oh, then you could start hearing that voice. I'm a victim. I shouldn't even try. Oh, that works for you, but I've tried. It never doesn't work for me. I've been trying to lose weight, but I just can't. You know, well, what are you doing? I've tried everything. Really? What's everything? Let me sit here. There's like
Exactly.
600 ways.
Get the notepad out.
Yeah, tell me how many ways. Well, I tried to fast and I couldn't do it. I did a juice diet and it
It's
failed.
the mindset.
Okay, it's
right?
a mindset.
It's a mindset. That's
and you
what I
gotta
do.
want it.
That's what I do.
That's
I just
key.
I
Yes.
just say to my body, we're gonna lose some weight, and then I tell which area. I'm not kidding with you. And I really send a message and information to those areas, and it works.
So in
but it
6
has
weeks,
techniques.
so let me,
It has
In 6
techniques.
weeks, me going to the gym 5 days a week or 3 days a week to your manifesting. Let's look in 6 weeks where we got with that. You know,
You gotta
I'm
do the
just
work.
curious to see whose plan actually
You
functions
will
a
see.
little
Okay, this
bit
is a
better.
bet. Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, I'm
We'll
willing.
see.
I'm betting the farm on this one. Oh yeah.
Yeah, sounds
I
like
do
he's
believe in
benefiting
manifesting, but
Yes.
you know those
With action.
Yeah,
Yes.
with action.
You
That's
need
the
the
key.
action,
You can
yes.
yap and talk, but it is not going to arrive
Nope.
if you do not apply action.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Key.
got to get it. Tell
Yeah.
yourself that. Feel it. Do these other rituals to keep yourself balanced and focused. Then to
Absolutely.
take that step. And if you one day don't beat yourself up. Acknowledge why. Acknowledge what happened.
Exactly.
What thoughts you were having. That's the imposter is what was sabotaging
That's it.
you. You're not good enough. You'll never really do it anyway. Who cares? All that, and go. Oh, write those down and say, oh, this is my subconscious mind. I call them imposters, and I broke it down because I teach a lot and all over. And people, when I say ego, what's that? Or they, it's too hard. It's too big of a word.
Right.
So I'm like, your ego is your like wounded inner child. It's your victim inside you, and it needs to win, and it's sad, and it's been hurt. So I broke it up of the different ways ego manifests to sabotage you, depending on how you grew up and what
Oh, yeah.
issues, you know, whatever your influences were, is how you react.
That's it. React.
basically
Keywords.
it's all
React.
Like there's the fixer.
Yeah.
They just sit at Starbucks all day. I have a couple clients like that, and I don't know why my acting career is not working. Well, you're sitting at Starbucks all day.
Could be
Are
a
you
problem.
sending? I used to live across the street from Sandra Bullock before she came Sandra Bullock, and she used to send out 2 pictures and walk in 2 pictures and resumes to different casting people and agents every single day.
Yep.
Then every Friday she did a play at her house, play reading. So she brought people over, a different play, memorized lines, did it. You know,
Brilliant.
she was out. She made sure she was super sweet on each set, shook hands to the crew, everybody.
Brilliant.
And that's how she really made it.
Loving it.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
It's key.
Yes,
you
and
know?
that's how she got speed.
Action.
Somebody kicked, they dropped her out because she was a diva, and someone said, oh, I worked with this girl, Sandra. She's not big, but she's good enough. She wasn't a great talent at that time. She's really developed herself and became
No
better.
kidding.
So, but they said, we want easy. And she got that, and it changed her whole career.
Love Sandy.
That's
Yes.
action.
Amazing.
Yes,
Talk
that's
about- So
action,
somebody
showing
says,
up.
I'm trying to lose weight. No, you just have
trying
to
to get a
change
job.
that
I'm trying to-
conversation
yeah.
in your
Just go get
brain.
it.
Instead of saying, I'm trying to lose weight, you say, I am losing
Yes.
weight.
I
By
am.
the second.
By the
And you'll
second.
see it in 6 months.
That
6
is
weeks.
melting
I'm on the
away.
I'm on the tail end of what Christmas did to
Yeah,
me.
every bite of dark chocolate with nuts
Dark
makes
chocolate
me
is
lose
good.
a
And the
pound.
wine.
Actually makes me thinner.
Yes, chocolate and wine makes
That's
me
what you
thinner.
program.
Basically monitoring your conversation with yourself. But we have also, we might share in the future soon, that how you go within yourself deep down and connect with your inner child. And that's some techniques that we developed that, I mean myself,
Yes.
to connect to that inner child and bring it up and heal that little baby there.
You know what? I'm going to bring some inner child out. I'm getting hungry for a little
Yeah,
musical
music.
snack.
Hey.
This is what it's all about. And you know what? I noticed, you do a lot of work with children and going to the hospitals and all that. And we do a lot of, I've been educational division with Line Jumper Talent and National Geographic, inspiring kids for a long time. And we take them out to the beach and teach them about inner, middle, and higher tidal stuff. I do the Bubble Maker dive class for Patty, and we take them out and inspire them, show them that they can. Even ones that have been, we take a lot of children that have had battered childhoods and try to inspire them that you can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter what your past is. And it's just amazing. We take the guitar in and teach instruments and just get them happy again. So on that note, let's get happy. A little musical snack, everybody. Ooh, my tummy's getting fuller by the second. Hey, there's Diana Kelly, my PR. Yeah, we talked through these musical snacks, by the way. How's Diana doing?
Who? Okay.
He's what? Oh my God, we have a musical snack coming. I won't fill your tummies up too much here. So here, I'll give you a little tip. I'd wave, but I can't. Oh, Emmanuel Kelly. Oh my God, this guy, you all are going to be so inspired. That's just got an elevating tone to it right there. Anything's possible.
Yes.
It's like the sun
Absolutely.
coming up.
Wake up to this every morning and you'll have a great day.
Your imagination is just the touch of the surface
God,
of
is
what
it?
is possible.
And everything's
do.
possible, especially with the Soul Blazing Institute. Oh my God. So the Soul Blazing Institute, share with me a little bit about how that great name, Soul Blazing, came up.
What are you doing, Diana?
What's the call?
I don't know. This is for her?
Oh, call-in number? Oh,
Do I call in?
We're going to play poker and hand some cards around. Jim Rummy.
Exactly. I don't know what
What's
she's
the
trying
phone?
to.
What?
Oh, that's my.
Oh, my phone's over there.
Oh, technical stuff. Get the phones, baby. I'll give a little bit of music in there.
Okay.
Anybody that hasn't had a chance to go look at
Ben's
our
called 11 times.
rockersforwildlife.com. Go check us out. Check us out on Facebook, Rockers for Wildlife. You can also go to my personal Facebook, have a bunch of fun stuff on there. Paul Paget.
Here is Ben Vereen.
Is he calling in?
He was calling in, yes.
Oh, I don't have him pulling
Should I
up
just
on the
do here?
panel. We got Ben Vereen calling in. Oh my
here.
gosh. Hey. I love this woman. She knows how to improvise and overcome. Okay, so we got to be able to hear him.
Okay, cool.
All right.
In fact, I'm going to mute up everybody other than. So let's do 2. Let's go 4 and 5 is out.
He called 11 times. Couldn't
Really?
get through.
He didn't have the call-in number?
He did. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is hey, we got to hear Ben Vereen's message though. Oh yeah, good song.
Happy. Hi. Yes, I finally changed my greeting. Back to the happiness.
I love
leave your
it.
name, leave your number. I'll get back to you.
Is he calling you? I heard it kind of.
Anytime.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think we got him.
Yes. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, you're on the air.
Ben
I am
Vereen.
on the air, and the air is energized with love and harmony, and I can feel it right through this phone.
Oh my gosh.
Why is that? That's because you're in the studio.
Absolutely. This is Paul Paget, Rockers for Wildlife Radio. How are you doing? Thank you for calling in.
Paul?
Yes.
You say Paul?
Yes, Paul Paget.
King Paul Maget. How are you, my king?
I'm beyond amazing and getting better by the second, my friend.
Yes, you are. And I'm so glad that you are aware of that. So many people are sleepwalking through life, but you, sir, are awake.
Boy, I'll second that motion, and it's all through the glory of the Lord. I'll tell you that right now.
That's right. And the Lord is working through you right now by allowing you the opportunity to spread His word throughout the universe. Spread the word of love and harmony throughout the universe. How blessed are you?
Beyond
and how blessed
words.
are we because of you?
Well, I'll tell you, that's how I was feeling about you, my friend. I have followed you throughout my whole life. You have an amazing career. You've entertained my whole family and the rest of the world. What an impressive career. So what are you working on now? What's going on? You're in New York.
I'm in New York right now, and I'm working. I'm always working on something.
Yes, you are.
I got 2 TV shows going on. Lisa's a gala she's doing. I've got. As a matter of fact, I got a TV show coming on the 5th, March 5th. I have one on the air called Sneaky Pete on Amazon, and the other one is coming on is on Fox. It's called Making History. So make sure your listeners watch it. I think they'll have a good time.
Oh, we will post that out there. That is done.
Yes, as well as working with the youth. My organization, Wellness Through the Arts, which targets the young people who do not have the arts in their school, which is a shame because in my Bible it says, in the beginning, God created. It didn't say in the beginning, God manufactured. So therefore, we are all creative aspects of that which created us. And we need to express that. That's why you're on the air spreading the art of the word.
I'll second that motion. So, Broadway at Town Hall. Talk to me about that.
At Town Hall, Broadway. Well, what we were doing is bringing people together. And the idea is a lot of discouragement going on right now. And I don't want people to be discouraged. I want them to be encouraged. Because now is the time we need your courage.
Oh, yes.
So that's what that was about.
Loving that. What a good message. Courage is what it is about. And it's, it's about inspiring everybody. We need that right now more than anything.
Of course we do. And that's why this time has come to remind us of who we are.
Boy, that is a fact. Where can people go see all of what's going on with you these days? You've got your website. I'm looking at your IMDb. Which is remarkable. They're probably going to have to add some RAM to their computers over there, as much as you've done in your career. 40 years.
No, it's not over.
You got that. Over. It's just the beginning, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's just the beginning. We're just getting started. The goodness yet to come. It's coming, matter of fact, right now.
I remember you.
Watch out for it. Watch out for the blessings, Watch out for the blessings that are coming your way.
Wow.
Boy, I'm always open. You know what? From the time I was a little kid, I prayed for vision a lot. And God gave me that over and over and over. I see it. It's all coming. It's happening.
Exactly. That's why I tell people, do not be discouraged. Be encouraged. Because what's behind what looks like the madness is the goodness.
Boy.
You see? But if we fall asleep, and be confused by it and be disillusioned by it, we'll miss the blessing.
Boy, well said. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting you at the Legacy Gala. We just got a couple of tickets to come out there and see everybody, and we'd love to cover the event. And
thank you for doing this for us. Thank you.
We are going to post everything we can and help just support in any way possible. And Ben, we appreciate you taking the time out of your amazing busy schedule. I heard you were at the dentist. Are you still sitting in the dentist chair?
Get my teeth all polished up for you.
I love it. I was waiting for the suction deal to come in.
Taking care see my humanness. So my spirit has a complete open channel to go through.
Oh, man. I will second that. Lisa, did you want to say
anything?
anything?
That's because there's lady sitting right there beside you. Lisa?
Yes,
wow.
love.
She's
That's
amazing.
The queen. That's the queen.
She is the
Queen
queen.
of communication and love.
Mm.
I
Queen
love
of
you, Ben
togetherness.
Vereen.
The queen of taking you out of the muck and putting you into the sweetness of the valley
Woo.
and onto the mountaintop.
Man, I'm inspired. I might actually buy a Galaxy after we leave here.
Come to the gala.
Yes, we are doing that for sure. That is penciled in and done. Ben, I will cut you loose so we can wrap up. We're at the tail end of the show. Thank you so much for calling in and
Thank you,
taking the
honey.
time. And we will absolutely see you on the 24th at this amazing event, Friday, March 24th, 2017, 6:30 to 11 at Casa Del Mar in Santa Monica. You have an amazing, blessed day, as I know you are, sir. You take care, Ben, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Thank you
Have
so
an
much,
amazing
Ben.
day.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Bye-bye. Oh, what a pleasure.
Isn't he wonderful?
Oh, my God. I don't see Emmanuel on my call deal. Are they calling in to the number? Huh.
I think
hey, you know what? Right here.
Is he there?
This is Paul Paget, Rockers for Wildlife. Is this our pizza that we ordered? Nah, Emmanuel. I was just calling to see. No, I'm just playing. Emmanuel, how's it going?
Good, mate. How are you?
Oh my gosh, if I was any better, I'd have to have somebody come over and pinch me. Lisa's got me all elevated beyond where I was, and then Ben Vereen got me all jacked up. I'm on cloud 9 and moving to cloud 10. What about you?
Mate, I am kicking butt, and I'm on cloud 11. How's that?
Boy, I'm working to catch up to you, my friend. I like it. So I have looked at this. I've watched your career. Oh my gosh, you have skyrocketed. You have amazed so many people and inspired literally tens of millions. I think I saw it as 100 million to be exact. Wow, and wow. So what's going on in your world right now?
Mate, I'm just still writing. Music is constant. We just signed a record deal with Filmar Records, which is Bruno Mars's business partner and co-creator and producer, which is pretty exciting. So we're working on that. Just performed a duet with Coldplay, which is very exciting. We've got lots of stuff happening.
No kidding. Coldplay, how's that working out for you? You liking that?
Mate, it's good. It was really, really good. We kicked butt. We did it at their couple of their concerts, and it was an amazing experience.
You know what? I've got to introduce you to my co-host, Anna Heat, Emmanuel. How are you? Oh, yes, she does. Yes, you do.
I do? Oh, okay.
Oh, here she goes.
Hi,
She didn't think she had a
Manuel.
mic.
How are you? Hello.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thanks for calling.
Just
Appreciate it.
wanted to
for
make the
having me,
formal
Bob. Thanks for
introduction.
having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry about that, brother. A little delay there.
Probably
So you're going to actually now, is he going to be at the event also, Lisa?
Absolutely.
Oh, my gosh. The Legacy
I'm gonna be
Gala. Holy mackerel.
Legacy Gala. Well,
This.
it's funny, actually. The Legacy Gala dinner was the dinner that last year I met Lisa, which was now it's 2015, late 2015, not last year. Met Lisa, which was awesome, and I met Philip, who is Bruno Mars's business partner and co-creator as well as co-writer and producer and all that sort of stuff. And that's where I'd actually met him. I performed there, and I got to meet those guys, and they saw me perform, and boom, from there it kind of just took off, which was pretty exciting.
Beyond amazing.
awesome.
Oh, my Lord, have mercy.
Yeah.
We want to
That
be
was
able to
awesome, mate.
kind of feature a bunch more. I know you were a little late getting to call in on the show. We close out here in a couple minutes. I need Tess Cacciatore to come in here. I apologize. I needed to yell at somebody real quick. And can she sit right there where you're sitting real quick? We've got a launch for next week. I wanted to say hi. But Emmanuel, I'm going to post some stuff out there. I wanted to ask you, I'd love to have you back for a bigger interview.
Yes.
Can we
Let's do it.
Can we get you back on?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Beautiful, because I want
love to.
to play some of your music. I want to highlight a few
Thank
things,
you.
and I've got a million more questions for you.
Exactly.
Mate, that's good. Let's get back on, and you can ask all those questions. But in the meanwhile, make sure everyone that's listening to the show, make sure you grab tickets. This gala dinner is incredible. Lisa's like my second mother. She's an incredible woman. with an amazing heart. And this dinner doesn't just give you an opportunity to kind of connect and meet some awesome people, but it also gives you the opportunity to, I guess, get a reality check in life, and at the same time have an awesome experience and have fun, but have a reality check in life and be part of some incredible people's lives and create your own new journey.
You nailed it.
Make sure you jump on, guys.
That's it. We are going to cut you loose real quick. I will see you at the gala for sure. I will get with Lisa and Diana, and we will get you scheduled back on the show. Thank you for calling in, Emmanuel. You have a wonderful day, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you, Emmanuel. I love you, sweetie.
Thank you for calling.
Bye, Emmanuel.
Have a
It's
wonderful
Tess
day.
saying hi.
Wow. Take care.
Lots of love.
Have a good one. Tess Cacciatore in the house. We have the Gwen launch next week. We've only got about a minute and a half, but I had a few late calls, but we can plug this baby in a minute and a half, can't we?
Absolutely.
Go
30
ahead and
seconds
hit
or
it home.
less.
Knock it over the fence.
A week from today, March 8th, International Women's Day, we are doing the launch of Gwen Live. You can go to the landing page and sign up if you want at www.gwen.live. It's an entertainment streaming platform for social good, conscious programming. We have films, documentaries, TV series, educational series, music label, and books.
Oh my God, she had me at music, books, and everything else she said.
And your music's going to be on there, and Emmanuel's music is going to be on there, and we'll have your beautiful things. I'm so excited to find out what's going on here today.
Oh my God, it's insane. I want to thank Craig and his beautiful wife, Epec.
And look at
Thank you all
Vasuli.
so much. They're so, you know what? I'm modeling my life after them now. It is totally it. They are the greatest couple. I've been able to be around them so much and have watched their amazing elevation.
And look
they
at your
inspire
co-host
me.
for a second.
And-
Look at your co-host.
Oh my God, look at Pasuli, our star of the show. Too cute.
Obedient she is, just amazing.
I want to thank
Muy bonito.
my wonderful co-host, Anna Heat.
you. Thanks for
Lisa,
having
thank
me.
you.
Thank you
Tess,
so much, everybody,
we have
for
Tess
coming.
next week. It's going to be huge. Diana Kelly, my PR, love ya. Mela, my social media queen, love ya. Russ Nybert, my management team. Oh, I love you guys. All right. We are
And
gonna-
Romolo.
Yes, and Romolo.
Helping make
Sorry.
the Legacy Gala
Oh my
happen.
God! Didn't mean to leave you out, my
Yes,
friend. So many
he's a
people think
great PR
I
guy.
just ruined my Oscar speech here. I just killed it. I've got to practice this thing a little bit better. And so let's wave and say bye. You all jump in here, say bye, and we are going to close this thing out. We're running behind. Everybody, take care. Have an amazing day.
Have a
Rockers for
wonderful
Wildlife
day.
every
Bye.
Wednesday.
Boom.
You're listening to Rockers for Wildlife Radio with Paul Paget, only on LA Talk Radio.